Hey guys, so in this video I will be solving this challenge called Alphabet Rangoli. So we have to make a design sort of thing with alphabet, and here we will be given with an integer value n. Our task is to print alphabet Rangoli of size n. Okay, Rangoli is of the form of Indian folk art based on creation of patterns. Okay, so if the size will be 3, that means 3 alphabets will come A, B, C, and this is the kind of photo we or rangoli we have to make. Okay, this is for size 3. This is for size 5. You can see total 5 alphabets are there, A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and that is how the size has been increased because of number of more number of alphabets are coming. Similarly, size 10, you can see, looks scary, right? And here you can see that there are a lot of things you have to take care, right? Here if you will see, it is coming from in the reverse direction, E, D, C, B, A, then again it goes in forward direction, A, B, C, D, E type. Similarly on the top and bottom as well, A, B, C, D, E, then C, D, E. So it looks very like varying. I mean, you can't come up with a generalized for loop, single for loop, and you can do it. You have to go with multiple for loops. That you can see if I'll use only without function, if I'll do. Okay, similarly this, so we have to make it adaptive type, like depending upon the size it should be able to print the design. Okay, and the center of the rangoli has first alphabet A, and the boundary of the nth alphabet boundary has the nth alphabet letter in alphabetical order, you can see. Okay, we have to complete this in a function form. So we'll be having an integer which is size, and it will return the string, a single string made up of lines of the rangoli separated by a new line. Okay, so that is how we have to make. So size will be given to us. Size will be between 0 to 27 because there are 26 alphabets, so it has to be between this. So let's say 5 has been given, then A, B, C, D, E we have to print in this fashion. If 10 is there, then 10 variable 10 alphabets will be there, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Okay, similarly it will be arranged. So the logic, actually it took me time to come up with some logic. Okay, so here we are given with the input as n, and n has been passed to our function. Here we have to write the code. So what the first thing I'll do is, depending upon the size we have to come up with Python 3 I'll take. So depending upon the size we have to come up with alphabets, right? So what I'll do is, I'll define characters variable, which is a list type characters, and I'll run a for loop. Okay, for loop I'll run for I in range 0 to size. So size is my integer value. Okay, so you can print size so that you can see. Okay, 0 to size, so that many variables we want, right, depending upon the size. If size is 3, A, B, C we want, size is 10, A to J we want. Okay, so what inside this I will do, I will append characters characters. So I'll append the alphabets append alphabets from something called some string library. Okay, so I'll search how to make list of alphabets, and I'll write Python. So this is the way you can see that how to make a list in a alphabet. So if I'll go inside, I can see some things. So here you can see that if I'll take string dot alphabet, so string is my library. So yeah, there will be another something better way I'm looking for. So alphabet, there is a string actually a string library you can use to fetch your alphabets. Okay, so this is it. Okay, string dot ASCII lowercase. So if you will do uppercase, you will get uppercase values here. If you will do lowercase, you are getting lowercase. Okay, this is what we will use. So I'll take the library and I'll paste it here so that I can import, and I'll write string dot ASCII. Okay, this is what I want, and I'll do bracket I. Okay, so ith positions variables we want, so it will give lowercase values and it will keep on appending it. So let's print our characters here, and let's run the code. We'll get the value of n as 5, and we are getting the variables. Because the number of size is 5, that's why only 5 has been taken. Let me do size is equal to here, size equals 10. Then what will happen, till j it will take. Okay, so you can see till j it is taking. So it is adaptive, like depending upon the size, the character, your character string will have that many variables. Okay, like alphabets. So here what it is doing, this whole thing is full this lowercase dot ASCII, this whole thing is carrying all the alphabets from A to Z, lowercase, and I have put it a variable bracket I, so that it will take only index value from 0 till size. Okay, and 0 till size, and it will keep on appending it. This for loop will run for size number of times. Okay, you can see that size number of times, and finally outside for loop I have printed it. You can also print and see inside the for loop. So every time it gets appended, you will see that A, then B, then C, then D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, so that's how I am coming up with characters. So now I have set my content, what do I want. So what I'll do is I'll every time I don't have to do this, so I'll import the string outside the def function. It will then also it will work, and I can remove this size and this because I don't need now. Okay, so and also I can remove this. Oh, let me take it only. Okay, so I'll use it for further pro code. So here you have clean characters. Okay, so inside characters you have your alphabets. Now what you have to do is you have to arrange in this fashion. So right now we are working with 5, sample input is 5, so I'll take this example only. So the logic I came up with is I have divided this into 4 parts. Okay, from E to A, you look at this guy. So this is my bottom left corner. Okay, this, then this, then this, this, and then finally this. So you can see this bottom corner, E to A, and this dash to E. Okay, so that is what I will code first. Similar thing you can see it's in the top side. Okay, so just I have to make some changes in my code of bottom left, and then I will get top left. Okay, and similarly you can see everything. If I'll get, then I have to copy here as well. So as it's as if one part, if I'll code it with some slight changes, I can make the whole rangoli. Okay, so let's do that. So this thing I will print this many guys first. So let me start. I'll use a for loop first. For loop I in range. I'll use 0. How many are there? So I'll use the number of number of alphabets we have in characters, length of that. Okay, so since we have 5 A B C D E F A B C D E, so you can see there are 5 rows. Okay, similarly if you will see this guy, value is what, n is 10. So you can see if you look for the bottom left corner, you have total 10 rows, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, so I'll make it adaptive to my length of characters. Okay, so this is what this for loop will go in this direction, so it will take care of the row. Okay, now I have to go inside each row and I have to print these guys. Okay, so let me do that. So I'll use a for loop again. For j in range, I have to print the values of characters. So what I'll take is length of characters, comma 0, comma -1. It has to go from reverse direction, right? And then I'll print in a way such that you will have characters j and it will end with dash. Okay, end with dash. So I'm using this end to put these guys. Okay, this guy, then this guy, and this guy, like this. Okay, so every time what it will print this first, then it will print this first, then this C with a dash, then B with a dash, then A with a dash. Okay, so yeah, I think it should work. Let me see the output and I'll make changes accordingly. So list out of range. Okay, out of range. So I'll do list out of range -1. Okay, so now you can see it is printing in one line only, but it is printing actually correctly. EDCB. Okay, so A it is not printing, right? So A it is not printing means it will take from 0 to -1. Let's do it now. Yeah, now it is taking EDCBA, then EDCBA, EDCBA. Every time it is printing EDCBA, and the next thing is it is not printing in the next line. Okay, so what we can do is we have to decrement, right, these guys. So J in the next line it will go, and so J what can I do? So first I have to take care that it should go till A, then till B, till C, likewise it should go. Okay, so J printing, it's printing J every time, right? So length of characters minus length of characters J. minus I if I'll do then it should take the value and it will do minus 0. Okay, so it will keep on print. Okay, now if I will go to 1, this will print from, I think, D. str and int. Okay, for the unsupported string and integer type. Okay, let me not take here j j minus I'm not able to come up with a logic. So e, 1 minute, I'll just print it. So it's coming right, edcba dash, then it should go edcb just till b. So this I have to play with. So instead of 1, I'll put, let's say, I. Okay, it will be out of range, so minus 1 and minus I. So edcba, then dcba, cba, ba, a. Okay, edcba, oh, we have to remove from the right side. Okay, so minus so e is starting from e, then it is starting from it is going till a, then it is starting from e going till a, then it is starting from d actually. Okay, so characters we have to print. So a, e, it will print, if this was the case, it will print e, then d, then a it will go. Okay, then I, j minus, so 0 plus I. Okay, if that's the case, then it will print correctly, right? Only concatenate string, not integer. Okay, I and j are not in same data type. Why it is integer type? Character of j is j plus I. This should be the case, right? List out of index 0 and j is getting, oh, okay. So I plus j is getting e j values plus minus j. So characters, it will put a, b, e. If I'll put j, it will go like e, b. Okay. So j, this is first, at first it is e, then it goes down till a, and so I have to make it dependent on I somehow. So if I'll go plus 1, so I have to remove 1, right? So e, minus I, why it is not working? Okay. So DBC, okay, it has to start from E only all the time. So I plus, so first time it will go from this position, then next time it should go from E to B only, right? So here I can put I, if I will be 0, I minus 1, yeah, right, I minus 1, this will be correct. So I minus 1, EDBCBA, EDCB, then EDC, EDE. Okay, now it is correct. So that's how I am doing it. So last thing we have to focus. So every time the row will change, the last element has to be changed. So it was A, then B, then C, and E. Now what I have to do is I have to print /n. Let me print this guy. Okay, so after printing everything, it will do a /n. So here you can see it is providing a huge gap, but it is sort of same. So it is not working this way. So what I'll do is I'll take a string and I'll append it, some temporary string, to I'll name it. Okay, and I'll append these guys. Okay, I'll append in string 2 dot. I'll append this, and finally I'll join this here, string, let me write 3. Okay, append, not append, join we have to take, dot join, and we can join the string 2. That way it will be better, right, instead of providing this. So the space was creating extra spaces, it is creating. I don't know why should create like this, but still I'll use this guy so that you can see. Print string 3, string 3. Let's run it. Append takes no keyword arguments. Then did dash. How I'm gonna appear dash? This works with print. Okay, so I'll append it plus double dash dash like this, and I'll remove this. So end works with print, right? It doesn't work with append. So now you can see EDC, why it is taking double. Okay, so I have not initialized it. Every time it should initialize. String 2 will be equal to like this. Now it should work. Yeah, so in every line you can see EDCBA, then EDCB, EDC, EDE. Okay, so it is working fine, but it looks on the left side, right? It has to be on the right side. So I can apply rjust to string 3. So let's print that and apply string 3 dot append, not append, rjust, and some width we have to apply, and I'll give our filling character will be dash. This is what we want, right? Dashes we want in the fill. What should be the size? Let me take some 56 right now. It's working or not, first I have to check. Not 56, it's too much. 26 let me take. Okay, so I have to do it. Why I'm doing this? Okay, this is not required. Yeah, so now it is looking fine, right? Now I have to just define the width. So for width, what I'll do is I'll count it 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Total 9 is there now. Let me do it 9 and then I'll generalize it. Yeah, now it is fine. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. There is one dash extra. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, but here it is 9. Okay, so this dash we have to remove. This guy I won't print. This is not required, printing this. Then we can see that it is exactly looks same, right? Now I have to just change this 9 to something variable thing. So my size is 5. So 5 size 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Size divided by size minus 1. If I'll do that, works, right? Size, which is size minus 1, if I'll do, then also what is the problem? Size minus 1, so it is why size is changing, so it won't work with size every time it okay, what is the total? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 15 16 17. Total 17 is there, no? Okay, I come up with 17. N is my 5. So how should I use space? So 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, size minus 1. Oh, 2 into size minus 1 it has to be. Okay, that's the mistake. 2 into size minus 1, so it will go for 5, right, all the time. So size is 5. Size is 5. 2 into size minus 1, so always 9 it will give. So now it is fine. Now what I'll do is I have to remove this guy, right? And that I have to do it in first row. So what I'll do is here I'll write if some temporary variable I'll use. Let me not take it right now. If I'll do it with means if I'll be able to complete full, then I'll do it. So this is something we have, everything is working fine. So this is my top, I would say bottom left corner, right? So if I'll copy this and do it for top side, what I'll get, this top left, I just have to print it in reverse order, right? So let me comment these guys, remove this. I can comment here, bottom left. Okay, left, and I'll take it the same code, and I'll try to do some manipulate the integer values. And so control C, control, actually I can use both where I can use this guy string 2, right? So string 2, okay, so this will work in the same way it was working before. Okay, let's run it. So same thing it is printing. Okay, what is there? It is there. Now we have to invert this guy. Okay, inversion we want. So I'll start with this guy has to be between 0 to length only, because 1 2 3 4 5 we have to go with. Okay, and this thing we have to start in the different way. So I'll take this control X, I'll put it here. So no, sorry, the sequence will be same, right? So it has to start with E, then ED, then EDC, EDCB, EDCBA, but in a reverse manner. So it will print J. I will start from 0, so it should print 0. Here I can put I -1. Okay, -1. So it will print E. No, it not till E, then ED, C, then okay, so I -1 it is going. So till so it has to print only E, right? So E. So if I'll start with 0 something, so we are going from first row, is starting from first row. So ED, this has to be E only. So we have to arrange this in some sort that it will only print E. So characters J, we'll start with E, and then it has to go till 0 -1, has to keep on decrementing. E, then E, B, I plus EDC E, this guy has to be in top, this guy has to be in bottom. So somehow I have to make the change in the sequence, not sequence, the end point. This guy I have to change somehow, right? So this will be E, length of characters, it has to be dependent on I. If I is equal to 0, then it has to take only 1. If I is equal to 2, then it has to take only 2. So 0 1, if I'll put I, it will go Z till 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. That's how it is going. So I should, I think, increase in this way. Okay, let me increase in the increasing order, let me make it. So dash length -1. If I'll do this, it will print ABCD, ABCD, ABCD. Okay, ABCD, ABCD. Oh, it is not dependent on I, right? So I will go I is 0, then it should print J0, J1, J2. Okay, let me see the output how it looks. Yeah, now it is okay. ABCD, it is just going length -1. It should not be length -1. That's how it should be. Length, then J, ABCDE. Still it is not going, so somehow I have to make change to this guy. It should start with I. Okay, I, then J has to be 5, right? Length of character, let me take length of character here, and length of character minus I'll do. Okay, now it should be properly working. Okay, index out of range -1. So index I keep on forgetting. C. No, I don't think I'm making any change. So it was previously, it was correct. I have to go in a decrement form. So E, then ED should take. So -1, this I have to change actually. It has to depend with I. So I will give you. Okay, so what if I'll change this guy? Instead of starting from 0, it will start from length of this 0 -1. Let's do this in decrement fashion. So it will go from length of character till length of character only, then it will decrease, so it will go from E to P. I think this should work. Yeah, it is correct. So EDCBA, so I have to remove one thing. This will go till 1. So one guy, one first row will be removed. No, -1. Let me do it -1. Okay, length of character -1. I have to do, yeah, length of character -1, and it has to go till 0. Okay, so now it is fine. EDCB is remaining. Okay, let me do I -1 here. Yeah, now it is correct. Okay, so you can see that with slight manipulation, same code is there, but this thing I have changed it. Actually, I have done reverse here in I, so that I don't have to mess these guys. So it is same to what we have done here. Okay, the sequence will be same, but the arrangement will be changed if you will change. So only change I have done is for loop I've running in the reverse direction. That's all. Everything is same. You can see the code. Okay, so let's run. Now EDCB, everything is fine. This is the only thing which is bothering right now, so we will take care of that. Now so let me comment this, guys. So I'll write it what, top left, and I'll comment these guys. The triple dash if you will do, and where you have to stop, here you have to stop, triple dash. these guys are commented. Okay, so I'll use it for future reference. Now I'll work on bottom right. Okay, this part. So for bottom right, I'll do like this. So I'll take dash 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 bottom right. Okay, and I'll keep it bottom left. I will keep it and for the reference, and I'll make changes to this. Okay, so what is in the bottom right? We are till here, till a minus. What we have to print is these guys full. So I'll take it from a and then I'll remove a later on. So a to e it is going, then b to dash, then c to dash. So it is going in the forward direction. Okay, so I'll take these guys, C, Control V, and work on same thing. So it has to go from 0 to, so I is same, from 0 to length of characters 0 to 5 it will go. These guys I have to change now. Okay, so it will start from 0, or better to call I, because A, B, C, D, E, then B, C, D, E, likewise it should go. So I is a better candidate here, and it will go till length of characters. It will keep on printing. It is in forward direction. Let's do this. Okay, so any problem? Why it is taking a lot of time? Shall I define a new string or something? Okay, string 2 is not defined. Oops. Okay, string 2 is not defined. Okay, it is defined here. So here you can see that we are able to achieve A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E, C, D, E, D, E, E, but we have to put it in left side. So I will do left. Okay, let's run it. So now it is fine. A, B, C, D, E, B, C, D, E, D, E, E. Okay, so it is working fine. This guy is extra, so that we have to take care. Now what we have to do is to combine these two guys. Okay, left and right. So what I'll do is I'll see what are the differences. So here you can see that I is going in same. It is same for both of them. String 2 is same. Okay, the thing this I can't change because it is going from left to middle, and this guy is going from middle to right. Okay, so this both we have to accommodate here. So Control C and then Control V. So this I'll take and I'll define string 4, let's say some temporary variable, and here also I'll define string 5, let's string 5 to combine this, right? Dot join string 4. Here also I'll take string 4. Now what I have to do is I have to print them side by side, right? So this is my printing for left to middle. So I'll put comma and I'll put the same thing so that it will be side by side, but here I will print string 5, right? And this is R just, this is L just. Everything has to be left. That is the difference, right? Everything is same. So let's remove this guy now. and run the code. So yeah, it is working, but still there is a space right in between. So let me do, instead of comma, I'll add plus. Now it is better, but there is a problem, I think. There is a problem, right? We don't want these guys, A, B, C, D, E. These guys we don't want. These are extra. So what I'll do is I'll have to change these things, right? So it will start from I plus 1. I plus 1. Let's do it now. Now this is correct, but still there is some misalignment, right? E, D, C, B, A, then B, C, D, E. Till here we want. So 2 dashes we don't want, right? In right. E, D, C. There is some problem. I mean, it doesn't look correct to me. So E, D, C, B, A, B, C, C, D, E, D, E, then E. Dash E. Okay, double dash we have. Here we have only one. So there has to be one change in the left side of code, right? So A, EDCB. Okay, let me comment. Comment these guys for some time. This, okay, string 5 is a problem. Let me print these guys first. So we have to do some correction right here. E, so there should be 2 here. Till E. If I'll see the Rangoli, it is going to 2 dashes are there, then A till this dash, then double dash. It's at a difference of 2. EDB. Is it not right shifted? Yeah, it is right. So this size is correct, right? I mean 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Let me do 10 only. Will it work? Yeah, now it is arranged. So size was incorrect. Okay, so I'll bring back the code and I'll change the size here. Size will be 2 into, and let's see. So this is fine now. Similarly, this size has to be removed. there is some extra thing right here. These three we don't want. These three guys we don't want. So if I'll do -1, what was the problem? Yeah, we have removed one, so 2 more we have to remove, so I'll use 3. Let's run the code. So yeah, now it is fine. It is just that we have to remove this single thing. Rest everything looks same, right? Everything looks same. So what I'll do is, to remove this guy, I will save it into temporary variable, this whole thing, Control X, and I'll save it here. Now what I'll do is I'll print I'll use temp equals temp bracket till starting till last second, then let's print it. Oh, okay, here print temp. Oh, okay, so it has removed, but it has removed for other as well. So we just have to remove for first guy, right? So if I'll put an if condition, my I is 0, right? I is 0, then and then only it will do this, else it will not do this. It will print only temp. Yeah, so now we have got the bottom part. So if we will copy this whole thing in the top part with some slight arrangements, we will get our rangoli. Okay, so I can remove this. So hopefully you are able to get it what I've done. I've taken for only first row, it will apply from first to last second, and for the others it will print as it is. Okay, so that is how it is working. Now everything is removed, so it is like an iterative process the way I have done. So I can remove this and I can write bottom. This also I can remove. Okay, and I have to write for top code. So I'll take this, copy it, remove this guy, and then I'll write top here. So I just have to change the arrangement. So this thing we have generated till from here till here, we have to go for this guy. So I'll invert it. So only thing is we have to start with length of, instead of length of characters, we have to start with reverse order. Okay, comma -1, everything has to be same, and let's see what is the modification we want. So everything looks similar, just we don't have on first row. So I will go till -1. Now it is fine, I think. Let's run it. So we have got our code, right? So finally, so you saw that with slight changes I've done this. Same code was used in the top, same code is used in the bottom. So I started with the left quarter, this guy, bottom left, then I designed top left, then I designed bottom right. When I was able to get all this, I copied everything in the top, but reversed the order, the way it is printing. Okay, so let's check for other values of size. Let me put size equal to 3, so it should be able to run it. It is not the way it is working now. So size is equal to 3. Now it is messing. So what's the problem? Oh, I have not initialized the strings, right? So initialization is required. String 2 and string 4. Let's do this. Let's now work. Why it is taking till oh, okay, I had to define size in the top because already characters will be made right here. So yeah, CBC, CBA, it is correct, right? Let's see the third guy. CBC, CBAC, yeah, it is correct. Okay, so it is correct. We are getting the correct answer for 3. Let's do it for 10. Let's do it for 10. Size is 10. I'll write the constraint as well. Okay. Whoa, awesome Rangoli. So working fine. Let me do it for 15. Will be bigger. So we have generalized it. We have taken all the cases, right? So I'm not able to accommodate here. So 10 is fine, I think. So I'll write the constraint as well. So size I'll remove, and I'll write constraint if size is less than 0 or size is greater than this, then print size is out of range. Size is greater than 27, right? 27 or equal to also. Okay, so I have to take, okay, here equal to. So this is my constraint for size, which is taking care of this guy 0 to 27. So it should not be less than or equal to 0, should not be greater than equal to 0 is 27, else it will print size is out of range. Okay, what else? Let's run it now. It will work for 5 only right now because I've removed so one thing I want to tell you is I'm not submitting the code, right? I'm not going and checking into the test cases. Test cases is for evaluators. I have to take care of all the cases beforehand while I'm running the code. Okay, all the possibilities you have to check before itself. For example, I have taken care of 5, I checked for 10, 3. So now I am sure that it will pass all the test cases, and I have defined in such a way here all the variables that it will be generalized. Okay, it will not stuck at any other place. So we have used 2, 3 for loops, and we were able to do it without using any function. Okay, and everything works fine. I got a feeling that it will submit. So all the test cases you can see that you can pass. You can go and check individual test cases how it is performing, but you see for 26 this is how it should be made, but you can't check it, right? I mean, you see the kind of rangoli it is making, and this my code is generalized in such a way that it is taking care for 26, and it is taking care for unlock it, and then you will see it taking for 1 as well. So this you can go and check. Actually you can unlock and check, but it is not a good practice, right? This is for evaluator who is evaluating your code. So he will check or she will check these test cases and clarify that the code you have written is correct. Okay, so you don't have to go and check these test cases. This is for evaluator. When you will submit, when you are clear with your code that everything works fine, then you have to submit. It's like an exam type, right? Everything you have to check while this only run code. Whatever the query you are getting, whatever you are having problem, or you think that this may not work, you have to do it here it only. You can't go into test cases and figure out what can be the possible problems it can come. Beforehand you have to think, and you have to remove them. So hopefully you have got the exercise. This was a really nice exercise, took time. So see you guys in the next one. Okay.